Hello students, we are discussing little more parts from the lesson 3rd of science section 1st, that is current electricity. See here what we have discussed so far. We have discussed first point, that is current. What is current? Current is a flow of electrons through a conductor, or current is a flow of charge per unit. That means charge is on electron. As electrons are flowing, charge is flowing. So in 1 second, how much charge or how much coulomb charge is flowing through the conductor, that is current, and it is measured in ampere. So 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb divided by 1 second. That means in 1 second, if there is a 1 coulomb charge is flowing from negative terminal to the positive terminal, then the current in the circuit is considered as a 1 ampere. Later we have discussed potential difference. So what is potential difference? It is the amount of work done in moving unit positive charge from one point of a wire to another point. So that is a potential difference. That is V is equal to W divided by Q. V is potential difference, W amount of work done, and Q is a charge. So what is meant by 1 volt? 1 volt means what? If you apply 1 joule of work done, if you are going to work of 1 joule, and because of that work done, if 1 coulomb charge has passed, then the potential difference between the two terminals of that wire is 1 volt. Then later we have discussed resistance. What is resistance? Resistance is a property of a material or a conductor due to which it opposes the flow of current. So resistance is directly proportional to V, or the potential difference is directly proportional to this R, and current is inversely proportional to resistance. See here, so as this current, if resistance increases, current decreases, and so we have written here R is equal to the V divided by I. How? With the help of Ohm's law. We have discussed that current in the circuit is directly proportional to potential difference used between the two terminals of wire if 4 factors are constant. What is the first factor? First factor is length of wire. Second, area cross section of a wire. Third, material of a wire. And fourth, temperature, that we have discussed in the last sessions. Then, if I is directly proportional to V, so that is V divided by I is constant, and that constant is nothing but resistance. That also with the help of Ohm's law we have discussed. Now the new part we are discussing, and that part is systems of resistance. And because of the systems of resistance, there are new effective resistance, and that point we are going to discuss. So how many systems are there? There are 2 systems. System number 1, that is series, and system number 2, that is parallel. So within this session, we are going to focus only on series combination of a resistance or a resistance in series. See here, what is meant by that? First of all, resistors in series. What is a resistor? Resistor is a device or an instrument or equipment. What it having the property of resistance. Who having resistance? Resistor having the resistance. And what is the work of resistor? Resistor is having the property of resistance. That means it opposes the flow of current. What is here? See, there are 3 resistors. Okay, in the last session that also we have discussed the symbols used for the resistance, these lines. So how many resistors are there? 3. This is the first indication, second and third. So how many resistors we have joined? We have joined here 3 resistors. So how we have joined this? See, this is the first resistance. So end of the first resistance joined to the one another end of the second resistor, and second end is joined to the third, and first resistor's first end and the third resistor third end is in the connection. That means they are in a straight line, or they are forming the single line. So if the resistors are joined one after another, end to end, and if they follow the straight line or another in a straight line, then that system or this connection is called as resistors in series. So see, what is the definition? When the ends of resistors are connected such that they follow one after another. For the assembly, you are standing in the line one after another, not like this one. In a single line, then these resistors are said to be connected in series. So how many resistors just I have connected here? I have connected 3 resistors. So suppose this is a resistor number 1. So I have written here R1, resistor number 1. This one is a R2. Why? It is the second resistor in the series. And here R3. You can give name R1, R2, R3, that also. So like this also. But I have used one method only. See here. Then what is the potential difference? Because as it is resistance, definitely it will oppose the flow of current. And if you want to drag the electrons from that resistor, you have to do work. If road is plain and you are pushing the vehicle, for that you need less help or less work done. But if the road is not good, if there is a road with the speed breakers, full of speed breakers, so what you have to do? You have to push very hard. That means more the resistance, more the work done you have to do. So all the 3 resistors are of different resistors. Suppose the first is of 2 ohm, second is of 3 ohm, and last one is of 5 ohm. Just we are writing here. That is here 2 ohm. This one is a 3 ohm, and last one is a 5 ohm. So first resistance is of 2 ohm, second resistor is of 3 ohm, and the last resistor is of 5 ohm. So see here, as the resistances are different, more the resistance, more the oppose. So which resistance is powerful here? R3 resistance is more powerful, and all we have connected that one in series, that is end to end, they follow one after another in a single line. So such kind of combination is called as series combination. So in between circuit C to D, we having 3 resistors. See, this much part is of circuit. Then what is the difference, potential difference or amount of current we have to find or not? So to find that one, we have connected here one voltmeter. So as this is R1, we should denote it at V1. That means potential difference of R1 is, because here we having resistance, here good conductor, then bad, that is the semiconductor. And so V1 is a potential difference of resistor number 1. Then V2 is a potential difference of resistance or resistor R2. And here, as it is R3, that is resistor number 3, we should denote it by V3. And see here, from this point to this point, from C to D, total resistance we are going to do. That means suppose here 5 joule energy get wasted, or work done is of 5 joule, or consider work done is of 2 joule, for example only. Work done is of 2 joule, work done is of 3 joule, work done is of 5 joule. So different potential difference are there. But if you want to carry that charge from C to D, total work done you have to do, that is total 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 or not. So it is a total work done. And to measure that one, we having one more voltmeter, that is V only. That means in between C and D, there is a But here for R1 V1, for R2 V2 potential difference, for R3 V3 potential difference, and total C to D having V potential difference. Here we have applied one battery, or consider it is a cell to maintain a potential difference. Here we having key, here we having tab key. So if you press it, definitely that circuit get complete, and how much current within the circuit, to measure that one we having one meter, that is ammeter. So let's start this activity. See, if you are going to join this one, so negative terminals, now we are showing not this is a current flow of electrons. So here as it is closed, as key is closed, circuit gets started and electron starts to flow in the circuit. Here they will not go because it is a good resistor, but here it is a good conductor, and here a bad conductor is used. So as they having the highway, that is star road, the electrons will flow through C to D, not from this one. So consider like this. Now what is going to happen? All the electrons are here. You have to do more work done because here the resistance is of 2 ohm. So you have done that work and pulled all the electrons here. So as electron passed, charge also passed. See here, now from this point to second point, again one resistor is there. So again to pull the electrons, that means to carry the electron, you have to do work. So as the resistance is more work done you have to do. Now through this 3/3 resistance, as more resistance is there, you have to do more work. So work done number 1, work done number 2, and work done number 3, and after this 3 work done or work has done, electrons will pass through the circuit or not. That means charge pass through the circuit or not. So how much charge is passing through this ammeter, that current is I. So consider I current is there in the circuit. But see here, what is charge passing through this ammeter? The same electrons from here, same electrons from here, same electrons from here. So same charge is there. So wherever you go from negative to positive terminal of a cell, you will get the same current because only one path is there. रोड एक है, सो जितने भी लोग जाएंगे उस रोड पर से, सो आपको कहीं भी जाएंगे आपको मिलेंगे कि नहीं? समझो सांगली से लेकर कोल्हापुर तक 100 व्हीकल्स आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द कोल्हापुर. सो जयसिंहपुर में कितने मिलेंगे? 100. अतिगिरी में कितने मिलेंगे? 100. शिरोली में कितने मिलेंगे? 100. और लास्ट कोल्हापुर में 100 because road is one. So as this way of conductor or flow of electrons in one way only, so total circuit's current is same. So what is circuit? What is current here? I. Here I. Here I. Here I. Here I. That means in series we having constant current. So first thing we got from that one, what is in series combination, current is constant wherever in the circuit, wherever you go in the circuit, definitely current is constant, and that current is I. So what is here? Value of current is I, and this total potential difference is V. So that we are going to discuss what it should be. So got this point? What is constant in the series combination of resistor? Current is constant. Now what about this potential difference? See, potential difference, that means amount of work done to carry the charge from this resistance is of 2 ohm. We have considered 2 joule. Here 3 joule. It is an example. And here we have considered that is 5 joule. So how much total work done you have to do? You have to do the addition or not? Getting? Then if voltage across R1 is V1, R2 is V2 and R3 is V3, then total potential difference from C to D, total potential difference from C to D is nothing but what? Sum of potential difference of individual resistance. That means V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. कितना खर्चा आएगा, जितना R1 में खर्चा आएगा प्लस R2 में खर्चा होगा प्लस R3 में खर्चा होगा, that is the total expenses. Like this one, what is potential difference in between this C to D, because we have joined these three resistors in between C to D. So potential difference of first resistor plus potential difference of second resistor plus potential difference of third resistor. Why only? Because we having only three resistors. So just here total potential difference in between these 2 points is equal to sum of potential differences of individual resistors, as R1 having V1, R2 having V2 and R3 having V3. So total V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. That is, we are going to give the name number 1. So this is equation number 1. See here, because of the three resistors, there is a combined effect. It is not an effect of one resistor, it is an effect of three resistors. Getting or not? कैसे समझना है इसको? चलो, एक आदमी 5 लड्डू खाता है, दूसरा आदमी 3 खाता है, और एक आदमी है, और that is one person, he is going to eat 2 laddus only. So first person 5 laddus, second person 3 laddus, and the last person 2 laddus. एक ही पर्सन को हम जब लड्डू खाने के लिए कहेंगे तो कैसा होगा? एक एक्टिविटी में 5 लड्डू होंगे, दूसरा एक्टिविटी में 3 लड्डू होंगे, और लास्ट के एक्टिविटी में 2 लड्डू होंगे. लेकिन जब हम तीनों को साथ में बिठाकर जब लड्डू देंगे, when we are going to join all the 3 person in the activity, what will be the result? Result is of 10 laddus. Why? Because 5 plus 3 plus 2. Getting or not? So like this one, 10 laddu is an effect of 3%. So like this one, because of 3 resistance, there will be effective resistance. So effective resistance, that is R. Why we are written S? Because these resistors are in series. So RS is equal to V divided by I, because resistance is equal to potential difference divided by current in the circuit. Getting? So here we want the value of V. So V is equal to here cross multiplication. So IRS. So the first point we got, V is equal to IRS from this equation. But if you are going to consider here R1, see here, when R1, I is constant, and so here V1. So the second equation we are getting, V1 is equal to I R1. So what about second resistor? Here 2, then you should write here 2 again. So V2 is equal to I R2, and lastly V3 is equal to I R3. So how many values we are having? V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, but V is equal to IRS, V1 is equal to IR1, V2 is equal to IR2, and V3 is equal to IR3. Let's see what changes are going to happen. First of all, we have discussed V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, but V is equal to IRS, V1 is equal to IR1, V2 is equal to IR2, and lastly V3 is equal to IR3. So what is constant? Current is constant. So see here, I into RS means effective resistance in series is equal to, if we consider I constant from these 3 factors, so we are getting R1 plus R2 plus R3. So it is for multiplication, it will transfer here for division. So IRS divided by I is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. I cancel, and here finally we have reached effective resistance in series is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. Here 3 resistances are there, so only R1 plus R2 plus R3. Suppose nth resistors against, we don't know how many are there, so we are going to consider here n. So RS is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus plus Rn, means nth number of resistances. Here we have only 3 resistance. So see here, RS is equal to first resistance is of 2, second 3, and here 5. So here 2 plus 3 plus 5. So finally RS is equal to 10 ohm. So see here, answer is 10 ohm. So what is the conclusion out of this discussion? Let's see that. The first thing is, what are the properties of resistors in series? Number 1. The same current flow through each resistor. That I have discussed. Wherever you go, current is constant. That means each R1 having the same current, R2 having the same current, R3 also having the same current. Why? Because they are in a same line. Whatever may be the electrons or number of electrons, they are flowing through the same path, and so current is constant, and so it is first conclusion, the same current flow through each resistor. Second, the effective resistance because of combination is equal to sum of their individual resistances. Means what? Effective resistance 10 laddus, effect is equal to first person 2 laddu, second person 3 laddu, and last person's 5 laddu. Like this one here, RS is equal to, that is effective resistance in series, is equal to R1 plus R2 plus so on plus Rn. How many are there? Addition. Third, potential difference, total potential difference of arrangement is equal to sum of the potential differences across individual resistors. That also we have discussed. V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3, because each resistance is of different power of capacity. So as per the resistance, we have to do work done to carry the charge. And lastly, fourth one, the RS is larger than each of individual resistances. See, how many resistances we have joined here? 3. One is of 2 ohm, second is of 3 ohm, and last is of 5 ohm. And what is the effective resistance? Just we have discussed. That is a 10 ohm. So 10 ohm is always greater than 2 ohm. It is also greater than 3 ohm. It is also greater than 5 ohm. Got or not? So individual 2, 3 and 5. So always 10 is greater than 2. 10 is greater than 3. 10 is greater than 5. So individual, when we consider individual. So RS is always greater than the individual. Then why we are going to use this combination? This arrangement is used to increase the resistance in a circuit. You do not having the 10 ohm resistance and you having only small resistance. Suppose only you having the 100 resistors of only 2 ohm. That means each resistor having the resistance of 2 ohm, and you want to prepare a resistance of 10 ohm. Then what to do? You do not having 10 ohm resistance. So don't worry about that one. Take 5 resistors of 2 ohm each, then connect it in series. So 5 connected in series of 2 ohm, that means 2 ohm plus 2 ohm plus 2 ohm plus 2 ohm plus 2 ohm. How many ohms are there? 10 ohm. So when we having the less resistors or resistors of less resistance, and you want to increase the resistance in a circuit, so place all resistance what you need according to your need in series combination, then there is an increase in resistance, because 2 plus 3 plus 5, 10 increased. So last one here, this arrangement is used to increase the resistance in a circuit. So in the next session, we will discuss how is the parallel combination, how to find the effective resistance, and lastly, what are the characteristics of parallel resistance. Thank you.